Hey everyone, this is Crispy990 back again, and I just did a video on lanyards, and I started to show you how to make a box knot, which is this right here, but sort of ran out of time, so here I'm going to pretty much show you how to make a box knot like that. First off, you need two quarts, and you lay them one on top of the other perpendicular. And for every 1 inch of a box knot, you need 12 inches of cord. Like this is 1.5 inches, so it took me, I believe, two 18-inch cords. Okay, so you lay one on top of the other, and you sort of fold the bottom one over on both ends, and end up with something like that. Let me see if I can get a better angle on that. Anyway, something like that. Then you want to take the bottom cord and go over a cord and into a loop, like that. Starting it is the hardest part, but essentially you're repeating the same motion over and over and over again. Now, if you want this on a lanyard or on a knife, you've got to thread the bottom one through the lanyard hole first, and then do the same thing. So you get it like that, and then you be careful, because if you don't do it right here, it's going to do what happened to me at the end of my last video and get sort of out of line. Like it's trying to do now. It's really sort of unstable, so you got to be careful until you get to the second layer. But there you go. That's the beginning of a box knot. There's the back of it. And so this piece right here, the gray piece, would be threaded through the lanyard hole. Okay, and so you just repeat that process over and over and over again. You take, I should probably even these out, but you just loosen one up and pull it to the other side to even them up. You take one, you fold it back over, and then just do the same process over and over and over again. Let me get this second one done, and then I'll probably try to get a better close-up. You just got to keep pulling all four sides and make sure it's tight before you move on to the next layer. Okay, once you get to the second layer, it's a little more stable, a little easier to work with. But here you go, here's your square, one moving in every direction. And you just sort of keep folding it back over itself on the first thing you do, and end up with that. And then you got to make sure you keep it in line. Keep the individual cords in line. So like this one's coming out on my left. You can maybe see that. And so you run it through the hole here. Because if you cross them and they sort of overlap, then you're going to get messed up, but you're going to know it fast. So sort of thread them through the loops like that, and then just sort of keep pulling it tight. And then they'll be kind of loose, but once you go around a few times and pull it tight, it'll start to tighten up, and then you can move to the next layer. Now for the other lanyard that's sort of like this, sort of serves the same purpose. as extending your grip on a shorter knife. You can check out Cutlery Lover's video on his Chris Reeves Sabenza lanyard. He does a great job with all his videos. Really nice guy too, and he can show you how to do his Chris Reeves Sabenza lanyard, which is sort of like a spiral, a little more of a circle than a box. But I'm pretty sure this is bigger, so it fits my grip a little bigger. But you just keep repeating this as many times as you want. And just keep that in line, as I said. Keep it straight, and fold this one back over, and then sort of pinch it down in the middle, so it sort of looks like a pretzel, and that tends to help. And you go over the loose end and through the loop you made with the other one, and back here, and once again pull it tight. Anyway, I could go on doing this for a long time, but you get the idea, I'm sure. If you don't, let me know, and I'll make another video showing you a little more in detail how to do this. But as I said, you need 12 inches of cord for every 1 inch you want of a box knot. So as I said, this is about 1.5 inches, so it took two 18-inch cords. And as you can see, it's sort of starting to form there. And once you're done, just cut it off right here and burn it, and sort of let it mushroom and melt into the cord that it's overlapping over it, and then go around and do that on all 4 sides, and you'll be in good shape. Now then, that's pretty much the only real braided lanyard that I do. Now I'm going to move on to bracelets. What did I do with them? Here are the different types of bracelets that I've made so far, sort of killing time. Now I learned how to do these on YouTube, but I'm going to see if I can show you my way, just because it's a little, hopefully it'll be a little easier. This one was, I can't think of the name for it, but bear with me real quick and I'll see if I can find the guy's name for it. Right, it is Wilderness Outfitters, and I believe the name of the video is Making a Paracord Bracelet and other something. So it's Wilderness Outfitters is the name of the guy that braids the bracelet, and this is out of 2 strands, gray and black. And these are what are called cobra stitches. They're the same stitch, and you can either make it out of 1 cord or give a core to it, which is kind of neat. Gives you a little color contrast there, as you can see. And then this is the same exact thing as these two, except it's got 2 layers over it instead of just 1, and it's thicker, as you can see. I originally started making these to sort of offset my, or not offset, but sort of be symmetrical with my new Nixon watch. I don't imagine doing a review on this, but it's a neat watch, little Nixon Fidelity. Nixon makes great watches, but anyway, I don't have any time, but this is a King Cobra stitch, and these are Cobra stitches, and they make just neat little survival bracelets. These are almost always survival bracelets because this is 15 feet of cord right here. But I'll make a 3rd video and show you how to make those. So yeah, once again, Crispy990. Thanks for watching. Peace.